Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And oh, hit that notification button.
Cassie McBee got a special guest in the studio with me. Oh my goodness, she has been the topic of conversation on the blog sites, the media. And I said, you know what? Since I know Shauna, I have to get Shauna up here to tell her story and her side of this thing with Benzino. So everybody knows it's no secret that you're transgender.
Absolutely.
You definitely represent for the LGBTQ community.
I represent for myself. I don't know about the community.
No, they gon' you know you gotta you gotta speak for
I'm just
everyone.
I'm just one person in my personal experience for, coming from the community. Yes.
Absolutely.
But I'm not your role model. Like I wouldn't, don't put that pressure on me.
Okay. You got pressure because there's a lot of pressure out here.
I stay with my foot on their necks.
Absolutely. So we definitely got to talk about what's going on with Benzino. I heard about the Benzino story. Allegedly.
Who hasn't?
Okay, so this was like a couple of years ago when he was going with Althea from Love and Hip Hop, and Althea she outed him allegedly and said that he
it wasn't alleged. It came from her her verified account.
Okay.
And yes, it was my yellow hair. And it said S. Brooks in the text thread at the very top of the screen. And let me tell you what happened. He was being sloppy. I can't stand a sloppy man. Oh, so he had an iPad that he had his son using to play games on. Of course, the iPad, he sends, Althea to go, pick him up. And then the iPad's dying. He goes to charge, ask mom for the cord, and ding, the notification comes up.
Oh, it comes up as she's on the iPad.
He had it synced from the phone and the iPad. Like,
oh my God.
Sloppy, just sloppy. Regardless of whoever it was, it just so happened that my name was at the top, right?
Ooh.
And at the time, I had never met Benzino at that time. They were going through whatever they were going through, whatever breakup, rekindling, trying to get back together.
Yeah.
So, and that was back in 2020.
So if you never met him, like how did you?
At that time.
Right, when he was with Althea.
Exactly. But our relationship grew further.
Oh, okay.
As time went on. But at that time, so
so y'all were just text messaging
we were just
each other.
texting.
You hadn't really met him in person.
Right.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, I don't know why she would do this to me. And just she could have just called me and let me know, like, hey.
I guess because as a female, you see a woman's name and she
it's
knows
Shauna
what
Brooks.
you are. Yeah, and it's like, okay, we are automatically going to think that something is going on. Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. I'm an approachable girl.
Okay.
I'm an approachable girl. I respect women.
Yeah.
And that's why at that time, I didn't have anything going on with him. You know what I mean? Because if he told me what was going on, I'm trying to get back with my ex, my baby moms, whatever. Okay. Deal with that because I don't like the baby mama drama.
Because you knew that part about him.
I already knew that. We all know he crazy.
Okay.
We all know he low cuckoo for Cocoa
Lord
Puffs.
Jesus.
He done wrote it. He had a special bus when he was rolling up.
Did he really? Or you
He
just
had
saying
to.
that? Okay,
He's
you just saying.
cool.
Okay, so I found out about that back then, and
Right.
and then a lot of people let it blow over. Fast
Because
forward,
I came in and said no.
you did say no.
I gave very much. I don't
you
know
did
this man.
say, yeah, you did say
We
that.
worked. That's all it was. Because that's all
That's
it
all it was
at that time.
at that particular time.
Yes.
While you guys were friends, and he was going through the baby mama drama with Althea.
Right.
And so
I
tell
helped
me,
him in his situation because he had just got out of jail. And the boss bitch that I am, I said, you know what? Let me help you out. At the time, OnlyFans was popping. All the celebrities were getting on OnlyFans. I was a VIP influencer for OnlyFans. I was like, you know what? You're a celebrity. Why don't you hit my peoples up and they'll, push you on the OnlyFans so I could put some money in your pocket. Use my referral code. Okay.
how did you first meet Benzino?
Honestly, it was off of social media.
What?
But, yeah,
Okay.
it was off of social media initially because, so he didn't want to say it and he didn't want to pull other names in it. But, him and Stevie J were talking about me. Listen.
What was the conversation with he and Stevie J talking about you?
How you doing? I have no idea. But that's what he said to me on the phone when we initially talked. He was like, yeah, I heard about you. Yeah. Because, we were all filming Love and Hip Hop around that time.
Exactly, yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? So it was like, that's how we met, through Love and Hip Hop. But it was online social media first, initially. We met in person on set.
So he jumped in your DMs or you jumped in his DMs?
I didn't jump in his DM.
He jumped into yours?
Yeah, I would have to say that. say that.
And approached you, and he said, "Yeah, you know, I heard about you. Me and Stevie J had this conversation,
and we were working. We were about to work on a movie together.
Okay,
so that's how that started. So I don't understand how he can say, "Oh, we never met," but yet we met on set at the movie. Like, bro, did we meet or no?
So
why are you lying?
So when you came into the studio, you showed me some text messages, and you showed me the inception
and initially,
of
you already see what he was on. You saw the energy. You saw what type of time.
I saw the energy, and it was definitely on some demon time energy. So I said, okay, the text messages started in 2020. Mm-hmm. Fast forward, you guys are just texting. Mm-hmm. He's going through the baby mama drama with Althea.
Let me see when the last time that he communicated with me.
So how did y'all meet face to face? You saw him in a movie. On set on the movie. Mm-hmm. So how did you guys start? And were you guys in an intimate relationship?
No. So the blogs said that we were in a relationship. That's all they said. He was trying to hide that relationship. That's the issue that I had. So let me tell you exactly. So
yeah, let me see that, girl, because you coming with all
Benzino
types of
has
receipts.
taken several jabs towards the LGBT community gaslighting, right? He was complaining about Lil Nas X performing, saying there's a gay agenda, just like he's been saying that with Power, and saying that there's a question: how can someone be gay if they weren't around it with his daughter? Remember, his daughter was like, that's not, she tried it, it wasn't for her, and he was like, well, I don't see how, that could happen when she wasn't raised around it. Yeah. And my thing is this, he's always speaking just like Boosie,
negatively
about the LGBT community. I'm part of the T, and if I have a relationship with you outside of this, outside of the industry, intimately, then why the hell are you talking always negative about the industry? It's like, I don't get it. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and put this out there, because he didn't even want anybody to know that we were having a relationship outside of.
So it was an intimate relationship with Benzino.
It didn't progress at my on my terms. It was on my terms. I denied the advances.
But did you eventually give in to the advances?
No, I never gave in to the advances. That's why he's so mad.
But he wanted to have an intimate relationship. Of course. So why did you say no?
Okay, so one night he calls me at 2 a.m. And sloppy seconds again. He has a stripper over there. He's showing the stripper my pictures. He's like, I want you to come. That's one of my fantasies.
To be intimate with a transgender and a stripper, and then him, like a threesome or train or whatever it is.
I said, why would you do that? Why would you show my pictures? What was the first text that I sent him when he first contacted me? In this text, then I say, keep this conversation.
Yeah.
Between who?
Yeah, you and I.
Isn't that what I texted him?
You did, and initially. I saw the text. Yeah.
I don't understand, why is he showing me around to other people in your bed on your pillow time talk? So I said, oh no, that's messy, because that can get out. Oh. And then what happened? Althea threw me underneath the bus.
She did throw you. It was thrown under the bus.
So at that point, I'm a smart girl. I can't rock with you like that.
Facts.
You known for being crazy. You already done threatened my life and said you was gonna kill me. That was the reason why I released it anyways. So after I denied you, now you feeling you know how niggas get when they reject it?
Yeah.
Ain't no difference.
So he said in the blogs, he said, with you exposing him cross the line, he said he's going to hurt you. He's going to hunt you down.
Yeah, put me out of my misery.
Yeah, and he's willing to die about his reputation. What do you think that means?
Oh, that was a threat that he was going to do. I feel threatened. I feel, for my safety. And I don't think that's cool. And I don't think any celebrity should think that it's okay to, say some bold words like that. And if you're not ready to ride or die about that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's my life you're threatening. And I seek safety in the public eye.
Facts.
That's why I'm out. That's why I'm bold. That's why, because no one can say, oh, I didn't know. Right. No, nigga, you knew.
You knew.
You knew.
Why do you think he's denying the fact that he doesn't know you? Why do you think, even if it didn't go as far,
why? Because I got the magic stick.
What?
That's why.
So you still
50
who
brought all that
to the surface again. So tell me about that and how that happened.
I found out just like how everybody else found out. I woke up and my phone was just going bananas, and then like my family started calling me. my mom, my dad, like everybody. It was like crazy. I was like, what's going on? And I get online and 50 is dragging him. Like,
and put your name in the middle of it.
Right. You know what I mean? And then he kind of dead named me and was like, Sean, nah. You know what I mean? So I'm over here like, oh, he being petty. But did I run and go to the blogs?
You didn't.
Did I run and go to sit down with Oprah?
No, not her.
Did I run and go to Candy and speak it and drop it like it's hot? Like, no, I didn't do any of that because that's what 50 Cent does.
Right.
I'm mature. Let that shit ride. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So be it. We got a movie out together. Let's make money, monetize off of this. That's where your mind wrong. You need to flip this shit. Well, you over here, you mad because somebody you are at your big grown age, at your big grown retired age, you should not be giving all of this fever over what? A reputation?
Right. So when you saw everybody was texting you, hitting you in your DMs, what were your first thoughts about it? Did you ever think that Benzino was going to respond the way that he did, or did you think he was going to let it blow over?
No, because the prior week, he was nothing but respectful, gave me my roses.
Really?
He was talking real. The first week, when it first hit, he was like, he had sat down with, who did he sit down with? However, when he sat down with TMZ, he said nothing but respectful things, as he should.
About you?
Yeah, about me, because I've done nothing. I brought money to your business, to the crab chat. I brought nothing but money in your pocket when I put you on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I saw the receipt in the text.
I gave you the direct number to headquarters at payroll.
Wow.
At OnlyFans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I if anything, you should be proud of me.
Yeah. So did it hurt you a little bit that he was saying some of the things that he had said when we had just talked the week before, and now you in the blog sites claiming that you don't know me and you have all these comments about me?
Bumping your gums. Like, listen, you hating on your daughter. You know what I mean? Like, and that is so tragic to be at that big grown age and not let I don't care if your daughter was not good at all or your kids were not. If you're putting their best, she got a hit song with Nicki Minaj.
Right.
If that's your child, support your child till the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't get that. So if he's hating on his daughter, imagine why he said he going to come for me like that.
Well, do you think as a man, he really can't come out and say that he knows you?
So many other male celebrities have came out and said that they know me that are way beyond the Z-list.
But does that mean they've had an intimate? So the thing is, when he
can admit that he was attracted to me. He can admit that.
He can or cannot?
He can, and he should. We would have said, okay, fine. Who isn't? She's a bad bitch. In this generation, we don't care. We do not care. It's only the big grown age people that got an issue with it.
But why though? Why do you think?
It's a generational thing, and it's the hip hop industry. But quiet as it's kept, the whole industry is tambourine players, for real.
What does that mean? What does the tambourine player mean?
Like, they're just a little bit, I don't know. People like what they like these days.
That's true. But why do you think they're so DL about it? Like, you know what? My thing is, I respect a person who is like, this is what I like, this is what I do. What I don't respect are men who are DL.
Lying.
You lying about it. Yeah.
You're deceitful.
Why lie about it?
Me, I'm damned if you do. I'm damned if you don't. Period.
What brought you to the tipping point and said, you know what, I'm going to show receipts. I'm going to put my own tea out there, because I saw you in some of the blog sites and you released the conversation that you had with Benzino. He was pretty much in some of them begging you, hey, you can't put this out.
Yeah.
People are going to look at me different.
Yeah.
What made you do that?
Because at the end of the day, you can't sit here and keep throwing jabs at the LGBT community. And while behind closed doors,
this is what you like.
You're fully supportive. Of course.
So you guys were really friends.
Yes.
Really, really friends. And it wasn't anything about an intimate relationship?
I pushed that away. I said no.
But why did you say no?
Because he was messy.
That's the only reason why.
And now we're here.
So why didn't you? Okay. So you don't mess with messy men.
You done got your baby mama knocking at my door. I don't like that. We don't like that. Don't do that. I respect women too much.
You said the industry is full of men who like
what they like.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about a time that someone jumped into your DM and you were actually surprised or shocked that he liked this type of thing?
It doesn't shock me. However, it raises an eyebrow.
Oh.
Because sometimes I don't know what their angle is.
What do you mean, like angle?
I don't know how to take it initially, whether if they're contacting me for like business or sometimes it's disguised as a business, but they really want to like low key get to know me. But you get what I'm saying? So it always starts off like that because that's just how niggas be. Messy.